Have you ever wondered why your legs gradually become weaker, even though you eat well and try to stay active every day? Why do the same stairs you once climbed with ease now feel so difficult? Why does your knee feel like it is about to give out just from standing a little too long? Is this an unavoidable part of aging? The answer is no. And what I am about to share might change the way you think forever. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nearly 40 seniors are hospitalized every minute due to falls caused by leg weakness or poor balance. And believe it or not, many of them might be watching this video right now. But this is not bad news. In fact, there is a way not only to stop this decline, but to restore strength to your legs, no matter your age. Yes, there is a path to reverse muscle loss and regain control over your life. If you believe that weak legs and muscle cramps are just part of getting older, habit number 5 in today's video will make you think again. And what comes at the end might be something your doctor has never mentioned before. I know that feeling. The feeling of needing to hold on to the armrest just to stand up, the stiffness in your legs every morning, the dull ache in your calves that keeps you up at night. I understand the frustration when all you want is a gentle walk in the park, but your legs simply won't let you go on. That's why in today's video, we will dive into 5 simple daily habits that can have a profound impact on the strength and health of your legs. These are not empty promises. Each habit is backed by trustworthy medical research from institutions like Tufts University, McMaster University, and Harvard. These habits have been proven to prevent cramps, protect your joints, and help older adults maintain strong, flexible legs. This is a journey no one should miss, because your legs are the foundation of your independence, and you deserve to walk freely, without pain, without fear. Are you ready? Watch until the very end, because habit number 5 might just make you say, I wish I had known this sooner. 1. Move every day to maintain leg strength. If you want strong legs in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, nothing is more important than moving every single day. Muscles do not stay strong by themselves. Without regular use, they gradually shrink, a condition known as sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. According to studies from McMaster University in Canada, this process begins as early as age 30 and accelerates significantly after age 60. That's why many older adults may look healthy, but still feel weak in their legs, have trouble standing up from a chair, or feel insecure going down steps. The good news is this process can be slowed down or even reversed with simple daily exercises. You do not need a gym or expensive equipment. What you need is consistency and exercises suitable for your age. Start with one of the simplest movements, standing up from a chair without using your hands. Yes, just sit down and stand up using only your legs, repeating this 5 to 10 times a day. This exercise activates your quadriceps, hamstrings, and gluteal muscles, the key muscle groups for balance and walking. Once you feel comfortable, move on to light squats, lunges, or heel raises. These exercises help maintain strength in the lower legs and knees, areas most affected by aging. If these feel too difficult, begin with lighter activities like walking around your yard or using light resistance bands to help your muscles during stretching and flexing. Besides strength training, balance exercises are essential. Loss of balance is the top cause of falls in seniors. A simple balance exercise is standing on one leg while lightly holding onto a chair. Hold each side for 10 to 15 seconds and repeat 3 times. As you gain confidence, try doing it without support or with your eyes closed for an extra challenge. You might also explore Tai Chi, which is well known for enhancing coordination between the nervous system and muscles. But strength and balance are not enough. You also need flexibility. Stiff joints make your movement slow and increase your risk of muscle strains and injuries. So, spend a few minutes each morning gently stretching your calves, hamstrings, hips, and thighs. You can do this while sitting on the bed or a chair. Extend your leg forward, reach toward your toes gently, and breathe deeply. If standing exercises are too difficult, do not worry. Swimming, gentle cycling, or slow walking are perfect for seniors with weak joints or those recovering from injuries. These activities do not place heavy pressure on your joints, but still promote circulation, bone density, and muscle activity. A study from the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association showed that older adults who did light exercise 3 times a week had a 36% lower risk of hip fractures compared to those who were inactive. This proves that with a little determination and consistency, you can keep your legs strong for life. The most important thing is not the intensity, but the regularity. Think of daily movement like brushing your teeth, an essential part of nurturing your muscle strength. Every step, every time you rise from a chair, every stretch is an investment in your future. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. 2. Nutrition that nourishes muscles from within. If daily movement is the engine that helps you maintain strength, then nutrition is the fuel that keeps that engine running smoothly. You can exercise as much as you want, but if your diet is not right, your body will not have the materials it needs to recover and rebuild your muscles. And sadly, many older adults are missing the very nutrients they need most to keep their legs strong and stable. First, let's talk about protein. Many people believe that protein is only important for athletes or young people, but the truth is the opposite. According to research from Tufts University, older bodies absorb and process protein less efficiently than younger ones. That means you actually need more protein as you age, not less. Specifically, nutrition experts recommend that older adults consume at least 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. If you weigh around 60 kilograms, you need about 60 to 72 grams of protein per day, divided evenly across 3 meals. Eating a large amount of protein only at dinner is not effective. Your body needs a steady stream of protein throughout the day to constantly rebuild and repair muscle. Ideal protein sources include eggs, salmon, chicken breast, lentils, soybeans, Greek yogurt, and nuts such as almonds or chia seeds. You can also add a little high-quality protein powder to your morning oatmeal or afternoon yogurt if eating enough through meals is difficult for you. But protein alone is not enough. Calcium and vitamin D are a must-have pair if you want strong, healthy legs for years to come. Calcium is the main building block of bones, while vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium effectively. Without enough vitamin D, it does not matter how much calcium you eat. Your body cannot use it properly. Many older adults do not realize that a lack of vitamin D can lead to weak muscles, poor balance, and a higher risk of falling. Sunlight is a natural source of vitamin D, but as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing it from the sun. If you often stay indoors or live in areas with little sunlight, vitamin D deficiency is very likely. Ideal calcium sources include milk, yogurt, cheese, spinach, kale, almonds, and canned sardines with bones. As for vitamin D, you can get it from egg yolks, fatty fish such as salmon, or dietary supplements if needed. Many experts recommend that older adults supplement with 800 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D daily, though your exact dose should be discussed with your doctor. In addition to protein, calcium, and vitamin D, you should also pay attention to anti-inflammatory foods, especially if you often suffer from joint pain, leg stiffness, or muscle soreness after activity. Chronic inflammation is one of the main reasons for muscle breakdown. It blocks recovery and slows down your movements. Powerful anti-inflammatory foods include salmon, mackerel, avocados, olive oil, turmeric, ginger, dark green vegetables, berries, and antioxidant-rich seeds and nuts. On the other hand, try to reduce or avoid processed foods, refined sugars, and industrial vegetable oils. These ingredients not only cause inflammation, but also interfere with insulin, block nutrient absorption, and lead to fat buildup, especially around the belly and thighs, which can make you feel heavy and sluggish. Good nutrition is not about extreme diets. It is about listening to your body and giving it what it needs to heal, grow, and thrive. Remember, every meal is a chance to support your recovery. Every choice you make brings you closer to strong legs and a flexible body. 3. Rest and sleep to restore muscle strength. Many people believe that muscles are only built during exercise. But the truth is, the process of muscle recovery and growth actually takes place when you rest, specifically when you sleep. Getting enough quality sleep not only keeps your mind sharp, but also gives your body the time it needs to repair, regenerate, and regain strength after a full day of activity. During deep sleep, your body releases natural growth hormone, a substance that plays a key role in repairing the small muscle fibers that are damaged during movement. This becomes even more important for older adults, since growth hormone levels naturally decline with age. That means getting restorative sleep is more crucial than ever. If you often wake up feeling tired, experience aching or sore legs, or feel like your muscles are not recovering after activity, it might be because your body has not entered deep enough sleep to perform the necessary healing. A study by the United States National Institutes of Health showed that adults over 60 who sleep less than 6 hours per night have over a 30% higher risk of losing mobility compared to those who sleep 7 to 8 hours. Lack of sleep also affects your nervous system. It slows your reflexes and makes it harder to stay balanced. This increases your risk of falling, one of the most common and serious accidents for older adults. So how can you achieve sleep that truly restores your muscles? First, set a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps your body's internal clock stay stable, which improves the quality of your sleep. Avoid using phones, computers, or watching television at least 30 minutes before bed to reduce exposure to blue light, which can interfere with your deep sleep cycle. Next, limit caffeine, especially after 3 p.m. Caffeine can remain in your bloodstream for up to 8 hours, making it harder to fall into deep sleep even if you feel tired. Here's a small but very useful tip for people who suffer from joint pain or muscle tension. Use pillows for proper support. If you sleep on your side, place a pillow between your knees to keep your hips and spine aligned. If you sleep on your back, try placing a small pillow under your knees to reduce pressure on your lower back and knees. Just a small change in sleep posture can help you wake up without pain or stiffness. Your sleep environment also plays an important role. Your bedroom should be cool, dark, and quiet. If you cannot control outside noise, you can use earplugs or a white noise machine. A soft mattress, supportive pillow, and light blanket can all contribute to more restful sleep. Many older adults believe that insomnia is just part of aging, but the truth is, poor sleep is not something you have to accept. Often, it is a signal that your body needs a small change in routine. Once you start getting the right kind of sleep, you will feel the difference. Your legs will move more easily. Your steps will feel lighter. Your mornings will be more energetic. You will not feel as stiff, and those dull aches will start to fade. Sleep does more than give you rest. It is the time your body uses to repair what was worn down during the day. And in the quiet of night, your leg strength is slowly being restored. 4. Stay hydrated and maintain electrolyte balance for muscle health. You might eat well, exercise regularly, and even sleep on time. But if you do not drink enough water, your legs can still feel heavy, tight, and more easily fatigued than usual. Water is not just a liquid. It is the living environment for every cell in your body, especially for muscle tissues and joints in your legs. The adult human body is made up of about 60 to 70% water. Muscles alone are nearly 75% water. When you do not drink enough, your muscles lack the fluid they need to contract and relax properly. The result is tightness in your legs, more frequent cramps, and a constant feeling of tiredness for no obvious reason. One important point is that as we age, our sense of thirst becomes weaker. That means by the time you feel thirsty, your body has already been dehydrated for quite some time. This is why many older adults suffer from nighttime leg cramps or wake up with aching legs, even when they haven't done any heavy activity the day before. Even mild dehydration can slow down blood circulation. This limits how much oxygen and nutrients reach your leg muscles. It also means that waste products from muscle activity, such as lactic acid, are not flushed out efficiently, leading to soreness and stiffness. Water also plays a critical role in lubricating your joints. When you are dehydrated, the fluid in your joints decreases. This increases friction in the knees, ankles, and hips, making movement painful. As a result, you may avoid physical activity, which over time leads to muscle loss. Dehydration also disrupts your electrolyte balance, especially minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium, all of which are essential for proper muscle function. When these minerals fall out of balance, you may experience sudden cramps, especially at night or after physical activity. That is your legs signaling for help. So how can you keep your hydration and electrolytes in balance? Start every morning with a glass of warm water. This is the easiest way to replace the fluid lost during sleep and gently activate your circulation. Then, drink water regularly throughout the day, even if you do not feel thirsty. A helpful tip is to keep a water bottle next to where you sit, on the dining table, at your work desk, or beside your favorite chair, so you always remember to sip. The amount of water you need depends on your body, the weather, and how active you are, but in general, older adults should aim for about 6 to 8 cups of water a day. If you exercise more or take diuretic medications, ask your doctor whether you need to adjust your water intake. If you find plain water boring, you can also drink herbal tea, fresh coconut water, light broth, or eat water-rich fruits like watermelon, oranges, or grapefruit. These not only hydrate your body, but also provide natural minerals that support electrolyte balance. One important note for older adults: do not reduce your water intake just to avoid going to the bathroom at night. Instead, adjust the timing of when you drink. Drink more during the day and slowly decrease in the evening, especially 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. And finally, if you often get muscle cramps, pay extra attention to adding magnesium and potassium to your diet. Good sources include bananas, sweet potatoes, dark leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, and beans. These minerals help your muscles work smoothly and prevent spasms. Always remember, water does more than quench your thirst. It nourishes every muscle fiber, every joint, and every step you take. Strong, healthy legs cannot exist without regular hydration. Every sip you take is an investment in your stability and flexibility, the kind of strength you truly deserve. 5. Limit prolonged sitting to prevent muscle weakness. Human bodies are made to move, but in modern life, sitting for long periods has become a common habit, especially for older adults whose daily movement often decreases over time. Spending hours sitting, whether watching television, reading, using the phone, or simply resting, may seem harmless. But in fact, it is one of the leading causes of leg muscle weakness as we age. When you sit too long, the major muscle groups in your legs, such as the quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, and glutes, are mostly inactive. They go into a kind of sleep mode. If this continues for hours and becomes a daily routine, these muscles gradually shrink. This is known as disuse muscle atrophy, and it can begin within just a few days of limited movement. A study from Harvard University showed that just 3 days of bed rest can cause significant muscle loss in older adults. And if you think that doing 30 minutes of exercise a day is enough to make up for sitting the rest of the time, unfortunately, it is not. Even people who exercise regularly can still lose muscle if they sit for too long during the rest of their day. Prolonged sitting also slows down blood circulation in your legs. This can lead to numbness, heaviness, and even swelling in the ankles or calves. Poor circulation also increases the risk of blood clots, especially in people with varicose veins or heart conditions. What makes this worse is that many people do not notice the effects because they happen quietly over time. You might only realize the impact when your legs start to feel weak, tired after standing, or unstable when walking. So how can you fix this? The solution is not to stop sitting completely. That would not be realistic. Instead, break up your sitting time with gentle movements. Set a reminder every 30 to 60 minutes to stand up, walk a few steps around your home, do a few knee bends, heel raises, ankle circles, or simply stretch your arms and legs. These small actions reawaken the muscles, boost blood flow, and help prevent muscle shrinkage. You can also use everyday activities to stay active. Stand up while talking on the phone. Stretch your legs or lift your heels while watching television. Walk around your kitchen while waiting for water to boil or food to heat. Even if you have limited mobility, chair exercises such as leg lifts, ankle rotations, or using light resistance bands can be very effective. Always remember, use it or lose it. Your legs need regular activity to maintain strength, flexibility, and the ability to respond to sudden movements. Every time you stand up from a chair, you are telling your body, "I am still taking care of my health." The good news is you do not need extreme workouts. Just breaking up long periods of sitting and keeping your legs gently active throughout the day can greatly reduce your risk of muscle loss, joint pain, and cramps. Ask yourself kindly, when was the last time I stood up? If it has been more than an hour, stand up now. Your legs will thank you for it. You have now walked with me through 5 simple yet powerful habits that can help keep your legs strong, flexible, and full of life, no matter your age. We have talked about moving your body correctly every day. nourishing your muscles with quality nutrition, prioritizing sleep for healing, staying hydrated and maintaining electrolytes to avoid cramps, and finally, reducing long periods of sitting to prevent muscle loss. Each of these habits may seem small on their own, but when done consistently, they can make a huge difference in your quality of life. You will walk with greater ease, you will feel more stable, you will experience fewer cramps, less pain, more confidence when going downstairs, standing up from a chair, or simply enjoying a walk around your garden in the afternoon. Aging does not have to mean becoming weak or dependent. You can absolutely choose a life filled with strength and flexibility, and it all starts with small daily changes. You do not need to do everything at once. Just choose one simple thing you can begin today. Maybe it is drinking a glass of water in the morning, or standing up to stretch after every hour of sitting, or adding more leafy greens and salmon to your lunch. Even the smallest change, when done daily, can lead to wonderful results over time. And if you have ever felt discouraged because your legs seem to be growing weaker, please remember, you are not alone. Many others are going through the same thing. What makes the difference is the choice you make today. You can choose to continue as before, or you can choose to rise, make a small shift in your lifestyle, and begin rebuilding your strength one step at a time. I hope that what we shared today has given you new motivation and trust in your body's ability to recover. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss future updates on health and living well. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 habits are you already practicing? What surprised you the most? Please share with me in the comments below. I truly look forward to hearing your stories and your journey toward better health. Wishing you strength, good health, and the freedom to walk confidently on your own 2 legs. See you again in the next video.